Kevin Vicknair and his 3 young kids walk the area where their wife and mother took her last breath just 48 hours ago.
They took something that God gave me to be responsible for and to protect. They took a mother who loved her family, her kids. She loved me.
Saturday night, hundreds of people came to celebrate Juneteenth at the Old Settlers Park in Round Rock. It was something Lyndsey and her family look forward to every year. But this year, the night ended in gunfire. Officials say a fight between 2 groups broke out and shots rang. The bullets injured 14 people and took the lives of 2 women.
The shooting happened real fast, real rapidly. And her eyes are open. She's looking at me, just kind of like a puzzled look. She said, "I'm hit."
Lyndsey Vicknair was hit by a single bullet into her spine. Her husband, Kevin, says he performed CPR on her, but
help just didn't arrive in time. It just didn't arrive in time.
As the Vicknair family grieves, miles away, the Duke family sits in the same boat of tragedy, mourning a life lost too soon.
Just nothing I would never have thought would have happened to us.
Christopher Duke lost his wife, Era. He says he walked away for a brief moment at the festival, and when he turned around, his wife was fighting for her life.
I just attended to it the best I could, and there was no response. Just 2 short breaths and nothing.
The person or people responsible for this still at large. Officials say they're looking for a black man that is 5'7" and within the age range of 19 to 20. But as of now, that's all the information released. Former FBI agent and mass shooting expert Catherine Schweitz says with hundreds of people in attendance, someone saw something that could lead law enforcement to an arrest and bring the victims' families closer to closure.
It's not reasonable to count on the fact that law enforcement is going to somehow suss out who the suspects are and figure out what occurred unless they have participation from the public.
Meanwhile, community members all over Central Texas are mourning the loss of 2 mothers, 2 leaders in the community, and 2 heroes.
These 2 women, these 2 remarkable people, members of our community, both passed away tragically and needlessly.
I departed for the restroom, stepped out, heard what I thought was firecrackers, random firecrackers.
Christopher and Era Duke were just about to head home from Old Settlers Park Saturday night when the gunshots were fired. One of the bullets hit Era.
And I just attended to it the best I could, and there was no response, and just 2 short breaths and nothing.
Today, Christopher wanted to speak to the media with their 20-year-old daughter by his side.
It's an unfortunate loss that took away something that was important to me and my daughter. Just nothing I would never have thought would have happened to us.
Alina Holmes is newly married and pregnant and just lost her mom.
My mom, a really smart woman, and she teaches all ages of people new things, whether it be educationally.
Round Rock police said this afternoon there is no update on any arrests. Meantime, Christopher knows he is not alone in his grief and loss.
Gratitude, my condolences goes out to the other victim as well, because we're both at a loss.
It really hurt my heart when I woke up Sunday morning and saw the tweets starting to come in.
Dennis Ferris says what happened in his hometown of Round Rock over the weekend is a tragedy. He's president of the Austin Police Retired Police Association with 25 years of policing experience.
It's a tragedy that didn't have to happen. And we need to make sure that the person that did it is held accountable.
The shooting at Round Rock's Juneteenth Festival was not the only mass shooting this weekend. Another 9 people were injured at a splash pad in Michigan Saturday when a suspect randomly fired into the crowd.
There's a bigger picture here that needs to be looked at, and it's the mental health of this country and where we are going.
Ferris expects next year there might be tighter security measures like checkpoints to enter the park during Round Rock's event, something he's an advocate for.
I think it's reasonable for people to expect if you're going to, and they should not be be upset with that because it's done to keep them safe to where we don't have an instance like this.
In Austin, there are more than 550 city special events a year, just about 2 every single day. Sarah Henry with the City of Austin's Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Management says more than a dozen agencies work together to ensure all those events are as safe as possible.
Both the event organizer and the public safety officials get in a room and we talk through if this happens and how will we respond, and that just makes our plans better.
But she says the public must also be aware of the risks that still exist.
You have to understand that there are risks anytime you go into a crowd or a mass gathering. And what the public should do is to have a plan before they go to an event. Maintain situational awareness.
Ferris's association offers retired officers to Austin Police who assist during these special events. But even with the extra help, he says it's impossible to have eyes everywhere. So if you see something, say something.
If you're not aware of what's going on around you, you're going to become a victim.
Reporting in Austin, Andrew Freeman, CBS Austin News.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.